Hey Aquarius, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your September 2022 love reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Aquarius and take a look at all things related to love. Whether you are currently partnered up, perhaps you're single, maybe you're going through a separation or a divorce at this time, we will dive into it all. So just a friendly reminder, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right. Also, just to let you know, love isn't just limited to romantic situations or partnerships. Love can be companion animals. Love can be your soulmates in the form of friends, of family, of even complete strangers. Also, a love for what it is that you do. In the area of the past here, Aquarius, we have conflict showing up here. So in the recent past, what you're doing is you're finding solutions to any obstacles or challenges that you have faced in matters of the heart. So if there was any conflict going on between you and a friend, you and a family member, or even a quarrel between you and a partnership that you were intimate with at one point or still are, you're overcoming the obstacles. You're paying attention to what had triggered you in the past, what has worked for you, and what has not. So I do sense that you are overcoming the adversity here. Now, they're giving me Five of Wands energy as well. And I'm feeling for you, you may feel like there's so much competition out there if you are maybe single and you're looking, or you may feel like you've been single for quite some time that your heart has closed off to the energy of attracting the love that you want. This is about finding solutions. So whether you have planted the seed in the recent past or you have actually found ways to physically overcome some challenges or obstacles here, I do feel like you are in a better space in the month of September. So what we have here is creativity. This is about you feeling a new sense of inspiration. This is about your creative, nurturing, loving side, showing yourself the receptivity, showing yourself that love, self-love, compassion, and kindness. For others of you, this is about you discovering bits and pieces of yourself that you may have locked away for quite some time. This is about you getting creative. If you are in a relationship currently, you may be inspiring each other to do things that are new, do things that are outside the box. This is about using your imagination in the dynamic that you have with the partnership. This can be about you dating in a new, unusual way. For some of you, perhaps you've never been interested in online dating. You may be finding new creative ways to attract love into your life. For others of you, you may be writing or even reading romance novels as well. This could be any novels regarding opening up this heart chakra or heart space. And in the future here, we have Animal Kingdom. I really love this energy because it's not just about animals. It certainly can be on that surface level, but the underlying energy here is unconditional love. This is about companionship. This is about support on an emotional level. So whether that is coming through on the surface as a therapy pet or a companion animal, it could also be coming in as unconditional love in a dynamic, whether it's with a partner, with a family member, with a friend. There is the energy here of fully being supported on a level that maybe you haven't touched base on for quite some time. So let's dive into your reading here, Aquarius, and take a look at the heart of the matter. What is the heart of the matter here for Aquarius in the month of September? What do we have for Aquarius? We have the Magician. Beautiful. You are really taking to heart that you are the creator of your life. And that's why you have literally the creativity here, because you're having a little bit of fun with it as well. You're saying, you know, I'm understanding the law of attraction. The reason why a lot of you can tune into the same readings. I get asked that a lot. How can we all tune into the same? Because the energy underlying is the same here. The story, the surface is different for each and every one of you, but you are realizing that you are the creator. You're the magician here. You have what it takes to use those skills, those talents, those resources, and that the spiritual tools as well to help you manifest love into your life. Now, sometimes when we open up and we want to attract love, it may not show up in the form that we thought. It shows up in the energy that we thought. So that's why it's very important that the animal kingdom is showing up for you. So do pay attention to the creative ways that Spirit is bringing love into your life in the month of September. Now let's take a look and clarify the Magician for you, Aquarius. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is the energy of filling her own cup first, because when she is so busy putting that heart energy into everybody else, that's what creates disconnect. That's what creates conflict. So what you are finding a solution to is putting your heart first, your needs, your emotions, and you're saying, you know, I matter. So this could be about you maybe seeking out a therapist, a counselor, a coach. For others of you, you are emotionally evolving on a higher level because you're putting yourself first. You can see in this specific imagery here, she doesn't look very happy. She's pouring out what's in her cup. It's because she didn't really love what she was putting in her cup in the first place. So whatever that conflict was for you, Aquarius, you are starting to put a little bit of twist on the law of attraction. You're putting a little bit of twist in this magician energy, and you're saying, you know, I'm going to create love, even if it shows up in a different way than I had originally thought. I will fully accept it. So let's take a look at what may be challenging you or crossing your energy in the month of, I was going to say in the month of May. Maybe some of you, there could have been some significance or importance for the month of May. Very interesting. But this is for September 2022. All right, so Aquarius, we have here Page of Swords energy. This could be about you finding out about something that was less than ideal. Now, some of you may have heard some gossip, or you may have found out some news about a situation, because I feel like it may have stirred up a little bit of disconnect, a little bit of conflict. And ultimately, that's what conflict is us feeling disconnected. And when this happens here, I feel like it's about you coming back home to yourself. And that may be you feeling inspired by doing things that bring joy to your life, bringing happiness, bringing moments of clarity. This is about you using your imagination to think outside the box here, to any problems or to find solutions that you've needed here. Now, when the Page of Swords shows up crossing your energy, this can be about you keeping tabs on a situation, or another person keeping tabs on you. Now, this could be a family member. It could be somebody of your past here, or maybe you just found some news out about maybe a sister, maybe a brother, or something that left you feeling more ego-centered than it did in your heart. But what I'm sensing is that you're recognizing that it's coming from a place of ego, and you're opening your heart up to this unconditional love here showing up in the near future. So let's clarify this energy. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to continue putting in the hard work here. The Seven of Pentacles is about you working on yourself. It's investing in yourself, investing in a relationship if you are in one here. You're saying, you know, even though this is challenging, even though I may have found out something that was less than ideal, you have a choice here to reevaluate all that you've been through, Aquarius, and move forward in a new direction, whether it's with a person, without a person, whether you're single, whether you're going through a separation at this time, because what this energy is all about is you continuing to move forward. And I feel like there's knowledge. There's knowledge here. And you can see that she has books underneath her. So you're gaining some sort of soul lesson or knowledge needed to be able to move forward, to completely open yourself up to love. Now let's take a look and see what is below you. What is below Aquarius? They're giving me the name Brit. Now it could be Brit for Brittany, but it could also be Britain, maybe Great Britain. I'm not quite sure. Or maybe you have a little bit of Brit in you. Please take that as it resonates. It could be somebody's dog, maybe named Brittany. But we have the King of Swords. Aquarius, this is your energy here. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, and it's an air sign. So this King of Swords is very intelligent, but the thing is sometimes you can be very much in your head, Aquarius. And this is someone who's not interested in games. You're not interested in fantasy. And you may have had somebody that was trying to maybe get into your head, mess with you a little bit, whether, again, a family member, it could be an ex, it could be a friend. And that stirred up some mental conflict, even some emotional conflict within you as well. But when this King of Swords is in touch with their emotions, they move forward with logic. And I feel like you're combining the logical with the intuition, and you are allowing that to move forward here. So there is truth, there is clarity, and there is honesty here showing up. You are very mature, you're very wise, and you may carry at times more masculine energy for you, regardless of if you're female or male, but that masculine energy is forward movement, straight to the point. Give me the truth, the whole truth, even if it hurts. And I sense here that truth and honesty is a very, very important trait and quality that you desire, not only within yourself, but in other people. And I feel like you're finding ways and to open up to a new channel of love where somebody can meet you on that level and be very honest, even if it changes or alters the dynamic of a relationship. Now, let's take a look and clarify this King of Swords here for you, Aquarius. This is you being in your own power. This is about you having the upper hand in a situation. Now, some of you, there could be a partner, Queen of Wands. There could be an energy of somebody who is very strong, very bold, very confident, but at times the ego self causes them to become a little bit insecure, causes them to be a little bit vengeful, a little bit spiteful. So I feel combined here, I feel like you're releasing the energy of the Queen of Wands egotistical side, and you're staying in the energy of unconditional love. You're saying, yes, I'm overcoming the conflict that I've endured in the past, and I'm thinking of new creative ways to feel inspired and to attract the love I desire. And ultimately, you're heading straight towards the unconditional love, companionship, the kind that you deserve and the kind that you desire. Now, we have 10 of Cups showing up here in the past for you. Now, the 10 of Cups can say maybe you were in a union, or you still are, that there's a lot of love. There's a emotional commitment and connection to each other, whether it's through marriage or whether it's a soul bond or a contract between you and another person here. Now, I do feel like there may have been conflict in this situation, that you're trying to find new inspired ways to connect either back to this energy or to attract that back into your life, but in a different lens, a different perspective here. One that is more based on trust, more based on fidelity, loyalty, honesty, respect, and also somebody who wants to commit, not play games. Let's take a look and clarify. You have the 7 of Pentacles again. Yeah, you've put in the hard work here, I do feel, in a situation where there was a lot of love for you. But it may be a challenge for you because, again, maybe you found something out about a situation you were in on a surface level. But I feel like deep down, you're wanting to evaluate how far you've come and how far you're willing to go in order to achieve what it is that you want in your heart. So let's take a look, Aquarius, and see what is above you. What is above Aquarius? Okay, some of you may be single, or some of you are figuring out how to stand on your own 2 feet. Or some of you, if you are in a relationship, you are breaking free from codependent dynamics. Okay, because we have the 9 of Pentacles, which I really love the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles creates a life that they love, that they're proud of. It can be about safety, security, self-sufficiency, hard work paying off here. So this is about you living a joyous, creative life for yourself that is luxurious and that is safe and secure. Even if you are single, I feel like you're loving being single this month. You are embracing the creative side, nurturing your qualities that maybe you've missed out on for quite some time. If you're in a relationship, you're breaking free from, again, codependency, or breaking free from any pain or conflict that the both of you may have endured in a situation. Now let's take a look and clarify the 9 of Pentacles, please, for Aquarius. All right, Six of Wands, there it is. I love it. You're breaking free from some sort of ending that may have been difficult, that may have been painful. Six of Wands says there is achievement, there is success, there is accomplishment here. A lot of people at first, what I'm sensing is you felt maybe like this failed. Some of you felt like a relationship or a marriage or a high-level commitment had failed. Some of you were humiliated. Some of you felt shame of a situation that may have occurred here. It's not going to resonate with all of you, but I am sensing that with you being able to be independent, whether it's in a union or without a person here on your own, I feel like there's major success coming in here because you're getting past a situation that was difficult for you here. Now, it could be a belief, it could be a pattern, it could be an actual relationship. On the surface, it'll look different for each and every one of you. Now, let's see what we have coming in here in the future. Well, we do have a love offer showing up here for you with the Knight of Cups. Now, some of you may accept this love offer, which I certainly see it coming in, unconditional love. Now, I do feel like this may be a gift from the universe, something that may come in the form of maybe something unusual. Maybe it's a gift of, an unborn child. Somebody may find out that they are pregnant or that there is a new birth or news of pregnancy in the family. This could be, again, in the form of an animal. It could be a proposal over maybe coffee, a dinner. Maybe it is an actual marriage proposal as well. Both of you feeling good with where you are at here independently. Now, the Nine of Pentacles isn't just the singles card. It's more of being in an energy of independence where you both bring it together, and that's the cherry on the cake. That's the icing here to the mix. And I feel like relationships really thrive when both people can stand in the energy of the Nine of Pentacles to bring about that Ten of Pentacles together here. So you do have an offer coming in. This is really beautiful. Somebody may tell you how they really feel about you. Someone may offer you their heart or their hand or their advice, something that'll help you or make you really think or feel on that emotional level. Let's take a look and clarify. Spirit, what do we have here? Oh, Two of Cups. Oh my gosh, you can't make this up here. Two of Cups, Knight of Cups. This is definitely a love connection. This is a very important partnership. Now, it doesn't have to be intimate love or romantic love. For some of you, it certainly is. But for others of you, this is a very strong, very important bond between you and another soul, where you made a contract with each other prior to this lifetime that you would learn these lessons together. And I feel like you're saying yes. Yes to the opportunities of unconditional love here. Now, what are you telling yourself? You're telling yourself that you have some options, that you have some decisions to make here in the future. Now, the Seven of Cups can be about your wishful thinking. It can be about options, dreams, choices, fantasies. But at times you may feel overwhelmed. You may feel like you need to focus on one or two specific things, but there are so many out there. This is about you clearing that mental clutter. The King of Swords here, you are an air sign, and sometimes you tend to really get up in your head and feel overwhelmed. Do acts of grounding, whether it's getting out in nature, Aquarius, whether it's unloading, channeling that energy into something creative. Maybe it's working out for you, or perhaps it is working in general. I feel for you, this is all about making a decision and sticking with it here. And I feel like you will come about with a new sense of clarity. Let's take a look and clarify the Seven of Cups. What do we have here for Aquarius? Seven of Cups, Ace of Swords. Beautiful. There it is. There's your clarity that we just spoke of. There is the breakthrough moment coming in for you. This is about truth, logic. It's also about finding solutions to any challenges or obstacles that you have faced in matters of the heart. There's a new beginning coming in here. Get ready. I love this. All right, Aquarius, let's see what's going on in your environment. What's going on in your surroundings? Eight of Pentacles. Beautiful. You are actually going from, I feel like you had the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, putting in that hard work, mastering your craft here. You are able to really see something from a beautiful perspective, and you are saying to yourself, I'm continuing to put in the work on myself, maybe into this relationship, into my creative endeavors, into feeling inspired. A lot of you are really aligning with your spiritual side is what I'm hearing for you, Aquarius. And that may be part of your life theme. A lot of air signs tend to need to bring about balance between the logical and the spiritual. And I feel for you, you do have a soft spot for that spiritual side, but it's fully embracing, fully trusting, but being able to use both for your benefit. Your mind, your beautiful logical mind, and your intuition and your emotional heart here. So I feel like you're figuring out how to do both, but a lot of you are attracting the kind of love that you truly want on a soul level. It may look different on a surface level for you, but it's what you really want on a soul level. Nine of Wands here. Now the Nine of Wands, it says push through. You are determined. You have what it takes to fully come out on the other side here. The Eight of Pentacles, whatever you're going through or whatever you have faced in the past, the Nine of Wands is the card of the wounded warrior. This is the card of persisting, spiritual strength, which we just were talking about here. This is about you pushing through to focus on maybe the shadows or the past that haunts you, but realizing and recognizing that your past doesn't define you, that you can actually use your past to motivate you in a positive, heart-opening direction. So I really love this mix for you, this combination. Let's take a look at your hopes and fears. What are your hopes and fears here, Aquarius? Three of Wands. Three of Wands is an expansion here of possibilities, opportunities. This is about you being able to grow, and it's about staying optimistic, putting in the hard work, but most importantly, not taking your eye off the prize. What is the prize for you? Is the prize the Ten of Cups? Emotional wealth, unconditional love? If that's the prize, I certainly see it being manifested into your life. But sometimes when things turn out on the surface looking like something that we didn't necessarily feel like we manifested, we actually did here. And this is saying don't take your eye off the prize. Just because things may not seem as they appear, it's actually what you are attracting. And I feel like it's something that will bring you a lot of happiness. Now the fear is, what if I miss out? What if I miss out on the opportunities of love that are coming my way because I can't necessarily see it on the surface level? You don't have to see it on that surface level. Feel the feelings, feel the emotions. You'll know. Let's take a look and clarify the Three of Wands. The Death card. Yeah, you're going through a major transformation at this time. The Death card is not resisting change. Don't hang on to what you've always done in the past. Don't hang on to the limiting beliefs, the patterns, the behaviors, maybe even the people. This is about you going through a rebirthing process, like the phoenix rising from the ashes. You're coming out a stronger, more resilient, but also more loving and compassionate version of you. You're opening your heart up, and from love is where you've come from, and for love is who we are here, and you're recognizing that within maybe another. I love this for you. Let's take a look at the final outcome. What is the final outcome here for Aquarius? What do we have for Aquarius? You have two cards. Oh, wow. So remember earlier we were talking about your fear? Well, earlier, just now, we're talking about your fear of missing out on opportunities. You will not miss out. Four of Cups says there's a brand new opportunity for you to find that companionship, for you to attract, not find, but attract that energy, because it's coming from a place of strong, deep emotions. There's a brand new opportunity that's going to bring you a lot of happiness. The Four of Wands energy is the halfway to marriage card. It is the card of celebrations, vacations, weddings, ceremonies here. It's about honoring each other for who we are, not for what the person brings in, maybe the baggage or the past traumas or the negative. You're loving somebody unconditionally, or they may be loving you on an unconditional level. You're looking past all the conditions here is what I am sensing. And there is actually something very, very beautiful coming from this union. So brand new opportunity for you to align with what it is, Aquarius, that your heart truly desires. This is beautiful. I'm going to pull a card to clarify the Four of Cups. Let's just take a look at that Four of Cups showing up for you. There it is. Yeah, the reason the Four of Cups is here is because you may not be fully trusting your intuition, but your intuition knows that deep down what it is that you want on a soul level. And the moon card is saying that even though there's uncertainty, trust that your intuition and your emotions will lead the way. Okay, because I'm getting the energy here of things not always being as they seem, but I feel like you will manifest what it is that you need in your life. Let's do one more card here to clarify the moon. What do we have here to clarify the moon? Thank you, Spirit. The Hermit. Yeah, there's some soul searching. There's some wisdom here showing up for you. This is the Hermit energy. And the Hermit is all about taking a little bit of time out, if need be, to focus on... Oh, does anybody... wearing any labradorite as well, or maybe that's a crystal that you've been working with. It just flew out on the creativity. So not to change the subject, but some of you, in order to feel inspired or to connect to that wisdom, well, it kind of does have to do with the Hermit energy, to connect, to meditate, to focus on that soul solitude, you can use the energy here of labradorite to help you connect to your higher self, to your guides, your spiritual team. It'll also bring about a new sense of inspiration, but that's what the Hermit energy is all about for you. So I feel like you're gaining the necessary wisdom, trusting your intuition to move forward. You will bring great achievements to your life here, especially in matters of the heart. So I love this for you. All right, we're going to pull one last card here from the Wisdom of the Oracle, one of my favorite decks, Colette Baron Reed. And for those of you that are interested in any of the decks that you see above or any used during your reading, you can find all of that information in the description box below. And wow, your guides are really trying to speak to you today. Oh my gosh, you can't make this up. It was, let me see here, Aquarius. I believe it was Scorpio and maybe even Sagittarius, possibly Capricorn. I can't remember. Could be all three or two of the three. Had the same exact card. So if you are dealing with maybe a Scorpio, Sag, or Capricorn, Aquarius, or maybe you have those placements in your chart, pay attention because you have message in a bottle. This is about Spirit bringing you a sign. This is about synchronicities aligning and showing up here. It's also card 15, which is the Devil energy. So this is about you reclaiming your power. And let's get to the message here. I will read to you the prosperity message, or excuse me, the relationship message and the protection. And it says here, communication, a sign, a Kledan, the ancient name for a spontaneous oracle delivered innocently by the speaker, pointing the way to your highest good. And the relationship message is this. You can expect someone to favor you with positive news. This could be in the form of a letter, phone call, or email. You are the intended receiver of this message, so stay open to what you learn. Only good will come of it in the end. The signs are all there. Oh, and remember, you do have some sort of message coming in here. Now, it may feel like it's a challenge at first, or it may feel like a surprise, but remember, it's something that you are manifesting on a soul level. Now, the protection message, it may resonate with some of you. It may not. Please take it as it does. It says this, are you refusing to acknowledge the signs because you want things as you want them? Red flags are not pretty decorations for you to admire. They are warning you for a reason. If something doesn't sit right with you, trouble could be hiding in the bushes. Don't ignore the signs. Spirit always has your best interest at heart and will draw your attention to what you are overlooking. So there is some sort of message coming in for you, but ultimately it's going to help you align with that energy of unconditional love. So very, very powerful reading here, Aquarius. I certainly hope this resonates with you. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And I am sending all of you wonderful Aquarians lots of love and light. Thanks for tuning in.